mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 score to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you got him put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Are we good?
I think we should be good.
Are we good? Okay. All right, we're good now.
All right, let me know. Give me a 1.
We should be good now.
Give me a 1.
All right, we're straight. Mic check. 1, 2. What is this? Santana's back to business. Urban X is back to business.
Is that like a rhyme or something?
Yeah.
A lyric?
Yeah, Santana, Joel Santana. Yeah.
Joel, you quoting Joel Santana? You know what? I can't do this. Joel Santana.
Yeah, that's a classic. Mic check.
Oh, okay. All right.
We back.
All right.
What's good, everybody? Thank y'all. Somebody jinxed us because they were just talking about
how precise clear
our
we
sound
are,
was, and how we be on time, we be right, and y'all jinxed us.
We appreciate.
Thank you though.
The
Thank
love
you
and
though.
support.
Thank you. So let's do the opening again. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Urban X podcast.
Yes.
Felt like we were just with you guys. We'll be back here again.
Yes.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot.
In the flesh.
In the building.
Ready to go. And as I was saying, I've meditated.
We didn't need to hear that part. See, it was muted for a reason.
I made an offering.
It was muted for a reason.
To the doo-doo gods,
See?
as I do before every show.
See?
I know most of y'all think I'm full of ish. Yeah, like that. But I'm actually not. I'm
sorry, y'all.
Clear and so this is what I do. You gotta be in shape. And I was talking to my man. He was riling me up with some Illuminati stuff, before the show. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get him, champ. And so I am here.
Thank you.
In the building with you guys, ready to go.
Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for joining us. Hope everybody had a good week.
It's very short. We just saw you.
Yeah, you know.
But we hope that within the time we didn't see you, some great things happen for you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Some really, really great things
Absolutely.
happen. The NBA Finals jumps off
Today, right? Tonight?
Yeah, about half hour, 20
hour.
minutes. I gave Eli one last chance to draw him into the bet, and he wouldn't fall for it.
Absolutely,
So
he's good. He's good.
he's look, Miami has a legitimate chance to
Brick Coulter, congrats to your son from graduating high school tomorrow. That's big.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Graduation season.
And take him out to eat and quiz him about what's next and what his ambitions are. All that's important.
Yes.
I love it.
BX in the building. Oh, we got to do a quick roll call before we get started. I saw Orlando in the building. BX, of course. Newark, Brick City in the house.
Yeah,
Queens
Miami's in the building.
P-Town in the building. Okay, don't know what P-Town is. North Carolina in the building. Cleveland in the house. What's good?
All right, James got an engineering job. Okay, James.
Hey,
that's a great job. You know.
St. Louis in the
Let
house.
me hold a little something now. Let me
What's
hold a little
good?
something.
What's good?
I got to shout out Mike Hughes, who always be hitting me in my Cash App. And I don't be checking my phone, but Mike Hughes, man, you've been looking out. I
Thank you
appreciate
for all the
you.
super chats, the Cash App.
St. Louis in the building.
Youngstown, Ohio, El Paso in the building, Michigan in the building, Margate, Florida. Don't know where that's at, but shouts out was obviously in Florida.
Yeah, Plainfield, New Jersey. Everybody.
Thank y'all from the East Coast to the West Coast.
As you can see, we got the Father's Day drip on the day.
Yes, it's starting. It's starting.
Oh, okay.
Father's Day is here. It's June here. Great time. You know what I'm saying? To celebrate. You know, Father's Day, I was watching Ali Sadiq's special.
Oh, that was crazy.
Father's Day is like 19 holidays.
Out of 20. It's only one holiday behind us.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Do you know Mother's Day is number 2?
He was like, he said it's Christmas and it's Mother's Day. So it's Jesus.
And then it's your mama.
And then it's your mama.
And dads don't get no love.
Nothing.
But we here to show dads love.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
I'm a dad. He's a dad. He's my dad.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And so this thing
it's
just
built
trickles
in.
down. It's built into into the show. And so dads, hold your head up. You know what I'm saying? I think, and this is just me, maybe I'm being biased. I think, dads are starting to get a little bit more recognition. Yes. And maybe we'll go up the ranks to top 10 or something.
And see, you know what? Real quick, I'm gonna send this to this picture to our producer. And C sent us a pic of him and his son's graduation.
Oh, I need to put that up.
We need to put that. Next commercial break. I'm gonna send it in.
Yeah, we got to put that up.
So we can celebrate your.
I told
your
y'all,
little man
send
as
us
well.
all of them graduation pictures. We can do a collage. I'm talking about from kindergarten on up. Anything that you proud of and you're celebrating.
Absolutely.
In the midst of all of this chaos.
Absolutely.
And don't let nobody tell you anything different. You know what you're supposed to be proud of and oh no, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you, man. Congrats. Definitely urban excellence. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Latasha celebrating 6 years of marriage with her amazing husband on Saturday.
All right. 6 years. That's a good time. 6 years is enough for you to know he crazy, you crazy. Y'all come together and create a different form of crazy. I like it.
With crazy babies, yes.
With crazy babies, I like it.
Man.
I like it.
What's
you
good?
know, in this world, you got to find somebody just as crazy as you and make that thing work.
Yes. So let's get started, man.
Yeah, let's get this thing started because I'm not going to be up here long.
See, this the problem. There's nobody dedicated in this business no more.
I'm going up to watch. I need to be upstairs
NBA
by
is more
halftime.
important than talking about the world's events to the people.
Yes, it is.
See,
I'm not even going to shit you.
I gotta hire new people.
And see,
this is the problem.
See, guys, this is how I want you to see sports from now on. This is important. It's entertainment. So just like you go to a movie and you don't know the ending of the movie, but you
know the ending.
But you sort of know, but you don't really know, and you sit through it, and you go, hey, that was a great movie.
Yeah.
Or wrestling, and you know it's a few characters. Yeah. You got to see basketball and sports the same way. So we're gonna watch these games. We're gonna enjoy them, but they already know who the next 3 or 4 champions are. I don't think they don't.
That reminds us, we got a new urban excellence. Urban exclusive video dropping this weekend.
Yeah, every Saturday they drop. Cause somebody said, "Where's the video?" Every Saturday we drop them.
Yeah.
So get used to. We record them before Saturday, so they
so we can be
pre-record.
ready.
So we be having it in the chamber, ready to let it go. So it's going to go up. You know what? I'm getting word that it might go up midnight Friday.
Don't.
I heard midnight Friday. That thing might. They might let that thing go. I talk to my people. They talk to their people.
Okay.
So, anywho,
and might be another rumor that the audio might just go up.
Might
like
just
the
urban
that.
Exclusives just for the audio crowd.
Just the audio. It might
because they're a different crowd.
Yeah, those are the different breed
they're
of people.
like midnight shift workers or something.
Excellent.
They're different.
Absolutely.
And so we might just bless them.
Yeah.
So they can have some treats.
Yeah, absolutely. We might.
All right.
We just got rumors,
We just got rumors, man. Yeah.
I put it. Well, I've sent out emails and I put it in the community section.
Yeah. We do send that out, and that's for members. So
the members
we don't do
emails.
a blanket because if you're not a member, it's embarrassing.
No, I've actually no. I send it out to everybody.
Oh, so members.
And if you don't got it,
members,
you see you got to log in. That's when people realize,
right.
oh snap! It's actually you got to you got to log in.
And that means you got to give me $5.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. And let's get started.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So guys, I saw an article today on MSN. This is Microsoft, their homepage network about Jamie Foxx. Apparently is left blind and paralyzed as a result of the jab.
Bro, that
whoa.
Okay.
And when I saw this, I went through a couple of different sites because when we see reports like this, we don't want to report on anything that's not from a credible, and I say credible with air quotes, source because we understand news and censorship and things like that. But Microsoft, they wouldn't put their name out there.
And a couple of journalists.
It was on Dr. Oz.
Yeah.
Not Dr. Oz. Not Dr. Oz. What's the guy's name? With the glasses. Not Dr. Oz. Forget his name.
I know you're talking about.
Yes, he was on his show and he spoke about it as well. And I was just like, whoa, all right.
And so a couple of credible, and so I'm gonna give you my opinion on this, but I'll let you speak because I don't know where you were taking this.
No, I was just reporting on it. I was just saying because one, I remember when his daughter came out and said he's.
I knew that was a lie.
We all kind of felt that was the
you didn't
damage
say,
control.
You didn't say he was home recovering. You said he out playing pickleball.
Yeah, Dr. Drew,
so,
thank you.
Yeah. So pickleball.
That's what it was.
So. You went from one extreme to another, so that story just seemed odd to me. You know me? Even though I pull my shoulder out on a lot of things, guys, I try to go straight down the middle first. And if it makes sense, I'll live with that. But I said from the hospital to pickleball, and there are no photos of somebody like Jamie who would be the first to come out and to let you know he's okay because me as somebody who's disabled or going, if you heard that I was down and I happen to recover, I want to sit right here in this seat so that there's no speculation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can go, okay, Dot's good. Dot went through a little something, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to let you know what it is. Look, I was messed up, but I'm back or whatever the case may be. And so for him not to do that,
yes.
I kind of was like, I don't believe this story.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what a lot of people are saying, and a lot of people are taking it further, within, the conspiracy world to say he's already gone. I don't want to put that out there. It was even hard to say this, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to put anything out there. That's why I was searching around to see, but there's a lot of, again, credible sources who are reporting on this now, and I'm just like,
Let me tell you what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
I think that it's not true.
Okay.
I think this is a part of an agenda.
Okay.
To now, because why are they putting the jab on Front Street all of a sudden?
That was a head scratcher. Absolutely.
When we go from the jab is the best thing that can happen to you in your life, you should all get the jab, and this and that. And then there was a gray area period where even the pharmaceutical companies are backing off. Well, we didn't tell you to do this and that. And to me, the final step to either test the temperature of the people, we have to have somebody credible, somebody the world loves, somebody the world admires, believes. Let's just make that official. It's a political season.
Yes, it is.
So maybe this is a Republican move. I want people to think about how many stories we've heard about this Jamie Foxx situation, from it being a conspiracy with Leonardo DiCaprio. He was supposed to testify with Prize, and he didn't want to testify to the crazy things that was happening on the set. People coming with the Diddy thing. And so what we're getting is layer after layer of propaganda to some degree. And so now if we have a definitive person who we believe is afflicted due to the jibbity jab, what does that mean from a political standpoint? What does that mean for the people? They have to tell you the truth. We talked about this on the last show. That those parasitic elite have to, and now he's an actor. Let's keep that in mind. And I want to send all my wishes and prayers out to him and his family, because this is not about him per se, but we have to discuss this on a level in which we don't fall for the okie doke. Right? So I think he, just like Magic Johnson was the fall guy for HIV, we had to have a definitive person who you love and respect have this in place, so that it led to, people going to get tested, and then the false positives led to the AZT, which led to pharmaceuticals coming on board. Prior to that, people didn't really rock with pharmaceuticals. We delved into that on the exclusive, so I'll leave that for that. But now, this is just me gathering this information as it's happening. To me, this could be more of a chess move on the board, as opposed to, because why would they tell on themselves when many people have been passing, athletes been falling out, and they act like it ain't happened. And we going, no, something ain't right. To now a definitive on MSN.
That guy, AJ, I forget his name, but the independent reporter who's said he spoke to somebody within James' camp. He said, yo, a best friend of mine passed away last week from the jet. And I'm just like, and he was on the Dr. Drew guy's show again. And I'm like, yo, they just like, it's weird when it's just like, now it's on Front Street again.
And now they're pivoting to putting this on Front Street.
Because at first, when I saw this, I said, who snuck and was able to put this on MSN's website?
Right. Like,
how was they able to hack? Yeah, how was they able to get around? Because they never blamed Jack for anything. Safe and effective.
And so
AJ Benzo. Okay.
That's my take on it. I hope I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? No, I hope I'm right. I hope he's not, because he's an actor and they can have another role for him later on in life. He's an Oscar winning actor at that. But we do know, and thank you, Kevin Macon. We do know.
Thank you.
Jamie Foxx is with the shits too now. Come on now. You don't get up in Hollywood unless you with the shits.
Okay.
And so let's just see how this plays out. We still haven't seen him. Same as Damar Hamlin. Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah, that was the first thing everybody was expecting. Like, whoa, what the hell? And then, they completely glossed over that.
Right, so we still haven't seen him. It's still, even though the sources are being more and more credible, but why? Is this a bigger cover-up to cover up how many people are involved in that DiCaprio shit? Because they said the Obama's involved with that shit, with the treason, with the Chinese. They said so many celebrities are involved with that shit that it would rock Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
They said that's how many arrests would have to follow Praza's arrest. Right? So is it easier to spin this story to get away from that? Because remember, whenever you looking left, these motherfuckers doing something on the right.
Absolutely.
So is it easier for him to be a fall guy? You know what I'm saying? Sympathy. This is what black people do. We're in our emotions. So most of, not you guys, because you guys are thinkers and analyzers, but the ones who just follow what the media say, they're going to drown the situation with just emotion for Jamie and be blinded by things just outside their first eye peripheral. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, it can go down. Look, it's easier for us to move this chip over here, maybe take him out, or you know what I mean? And because there's a lot of similarities to the Soul cartoon that he was in.
Oh, right.
And remember, life and art imitate itself, and it reflects off of each other. And so when art should be imitating life, life begins to imitate art, which begins to imitate life, which begins to imitate art. Now, what am I saying when I say that?
Your tinfoil hat is like tight on now. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, I'm just.
It's
I
like
told you my man
it's
was
like,
warming me up, right? And so what I'm talking about is reflection.
Yeah.
When we talk about reflection, we're talking mirrors. When we talk about mirrors, we're talking scrying, which is a form of ritual. And if you get trapped in a series of mirrors, your soul is confused. You don't know where you're supposed to be. So they use mirrors, metaphorically speaking and literally speaking, to trap and confuse you. And so when we start speaking about art and life and art, and you're confused and you don't know which one is which, you too are trapped in a series of goddamn mirrors. And if it wasn't for Urban X, you wouldn't know your way out. That's just my take on it, guys. Give me a few more minutes. I might, my shoulder might come out. I'm double jointed.
You getting there. You warming. I see it.
See, I'm warming up there.
And Black Mirror's
Ray
coming
Charles
back.
was blind. Yes.
And Black Mirror is coming back. J Nightmare. Yes, I'm excited.
Yes. And so, to put a bow on that, we wish him well.
Yeah, for sure.
And I just hope, it settles, but something just don't sound right. For them to be on Front Street now, that's like somebody coming out and telling you, well, 911, it was an inside job. I mean, we all know that by now.
Yeah, and
you
said,
go,
whoa. Yeah, well, you know what's crazy? That's what they're doing right now with JFK's assassination. They just it's just kind of on Front Street, like, the CIA, FBI, they all just were there.
Yeah. Right? But when you think about this is 60-something years later,
like,
what the hell are you going to do about it anyway?
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm disgusted that they killed JFK 65 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, who really gives a shit,
Yeah.
at this point? And so, but we're in the quickening. I can't say it enough.
Well,
so
listen.
there's not going to be 15, 20 years before the truth is going to be in your face. You can do what you want with it.
There's so many, like, revelations that have come out in the last 2 years about just things that we've always believed. And it's like, no, that is true. And nobody's done anything about it.
Yes.
Like, you would assume the government would take some type of somebody somewhere even in the government would be like, okay, wait. So the FBI is confirmed to have been trying to fix elections from 2016. The Durham report said no. Obama and them were trying to cover up something, or they were trying to orchestrate something in that 2016 election to get Hillary in. They didn't do that once, and then the 2020 they had 51 former CIA agents confirmed that the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian misinformation.
You should be in an uproar.
And that wasn't true. And then today there was a website called HunterBidenLaptop.com that released over like 10,000 photos of Hunter Biden's laptop cooking crack, measuring crack, smoking crack, naked pictures. Apparently there was some pictures, allegedly, I didn't look, with him and underage girls in the pictures and stuff like that.
Just crazy, and you should be.
But we were told that was Russian misinformation. We shouldn't take that. They took down Twitter took down New York Post.
Yes.
Their account, and you weren't even able to share it via DMs with this article.
Yes.
So, come on.
And you should be in an uproar as a so-called American citizen fighting for sovereignty.
Yeah.
But you're not. You're like, well, whatever. And so part of the desensitizing people of all things just works to the point that when the truth is absolutely revealed to you, they take your temperature and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. They can poke the bear. When are you black sovereign people who really run this? When are the gods gonna wake up? Damn, the gods are in a stupor. Okay, we definitely gonna get them with this one. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Poke the bear. We still sleep. We still worrying about, Beyonce's coochie on TikTok. I saw that. we you know what I mean? We still, that was box, son. I screenshotted it and opened it up. She covered herself. Like, ooh, huh? Just saying, anything to sell music these days.
She don't need to sell that album. That album's amazing.
Well, maybe she made a mistake, but
Jesus Christ.
and I was just doing it just for investigative purposes.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't for my delight to see Beyonce stuff. I just want to know how far are they taking this propaganda. So I went deep down inside of her favorite JJ, and it's definitely
Yeah,
JJ.
I'm sorry, guys. I am.
Hey, you want the whole show? We can go. See, this show goes from deep shit to
I'm sorry.
just trivial shit. Like that was juvenile. That was perverted and juvenile, and
I'm sorry, guys.
You get the whole package here. You get the whole package.
Okay, well, so that's happening. The servers were crashing on Twitter as a result. I mean, on that website as a result of everybody. And I knew that was gonna happen because they were tweeting like, one more hour's about to happen. I was like, your servers are gonna crash and never gonna come out. And
About the what?
the pictures, that Hunter Biden pictures.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I was like, this is never gonna come out.
Ben's why that ain't cap. That ain't cap.
Yeah, I don't know.
All the fellas
You are
email
tuned
me
into the
later.
sounds
And Black
of
Dot
Urban
16.
X.
Man.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So, Shannon Sharpe was leaving undisputed in FS1.
Nigga.
Now I owe him an apology.
That's my country, nigga.
I owe him an apology because after that whole blow up with Skip with the Tom Brady thing, he sunned him on that. And then when he the
Hamlin situation.
the DeMar Hamlin situation, when Skip tweeted that, and then Shannon had a problem with that, and he sunned him there. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
Shannon, what's up, man? And then Shannon played it so cool because it was announced that he's leaving, and right after the finals are over, and it's gonna be a quick finals, so he's gonna be out soon. And he reached a buyout agreement, so that means he was playing it really smooth because he was on podcast interviews,
Yes.
talking great about Skip. Said, nah, Skip was my brother, man. We made up, we're all good and stuff like that. So I was just like, okay,
I'm apologizing to him too. And because this is what we mean when we say don't be in your emotions.
we talked about stoicism on the after show this week.
We talked about stoicism because what happens is you get in your emotions and the heat within you will force you to make a move that's not beneficial. Because had he quit, that's a breach of contract, other things. Niggas be like, oh, he couldn't take the heat. So what he did was he played chess.
Yeah.
He said, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to see you and I raise you one because he started really doubling down on the Club Shay Shay stuff. I noticed that. It was like every week a new person he's interviewing, and he was really building his brand outside of that. And so he took that buyout, which means they kind of met in the middle.
'Cause I saw-
and Skip is going to be left holding the bag.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's what people say. Oh, Kwame's pressure. I'm like, it's no way.
Kwame.
Because he clowned him for. I'm just like,
No. He had already had that move.
a buyout. You know how much time it takes to negotiate a buyout, millions of dollars like that.
Yes.
It don't just happen because somebody else got at you.
He played the
3
game
days ago.
perfectly. And all of this, come on, Skip. That ain't right, Skip. You can't, Skip, come on. And I'm saying, look at this nigga right here acting like that. And then you understand the way the game is played.
Yeah.
Right now, he's positioned himself. Now, what he should do is just go independent.
That's what I think he
He has enough following,
Absolutely.
enough cachet. Get it? See what I did with that? Club Shay.
I got it.
And so he has enough now
Yeah.
to put himself in position to sustain himself, or when he goes to another network, you have to pay me and treat me. And now you thank Skip because it's the protagonist antagonist thing. Skip has made $100 million sucking LeBron off.
Yeah.
Point blank.
He's pivoting to now being a hater for what's his name? Steph Curry now.
Yes. Well, because now he has to, because LeBron is getting ready to retire.
Yeah.
And he has to think about his future.
Yeah.
And so now he has to pivot. And so when you understand these are all characters, they're all playing a character on TV of some sort, and it gets you riled up. That's what started Disabled podcast with me and Eli.
Mm-hmm.
I would come home and Eli would be yelling at the TV, yelling at Stephen A. Smith. Nah, I disagree with that. Stephen, you ain't blah, blah, blah. That's not, and I'm saying, okay, Eli has developed his own opinion.
Yeah.
And so for his own opinion, I need to create an outlet, and then I became the antagonist. And so right before Eli's show would start, I would say, look, I agree with you on this, that, and that. He go, all right, cool. Then when the show started, I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he would blow a gasket like you just said. I'd be like, Lord, man, I have no idea I don't believe that. And so it was to draw out of him what was in him. And now he has enough to sustain his own. He has his own opinion, his own show. Shit, he do 2 shows now. He do Nerd Talk and he do that one. And so.
And shout out to Brother Oba, real quick.
Yeah, shout out Brother Oba. I got to read this.
Shout out to Brother Oba.
This text that Oba. I hope Brother Oba don't mind me reading this. But he said, Peace, Dot. I really and truly appreciate you as a man, father, and MC. Notice I threw the MC in there because I got bars, you know. I was watching Nerd Talk because I support whatever your family puts forth. But I'm amazed at Eli and his resilience and Malcolm for his demeanor. I just wanted to tell you that I think you are the fucking man. Flowers are for the dead. Praise is for the worthy. So shout out Brother Oba. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for what it is, you know, that we do. And so.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, appreciate that big time. You know what I mean? And so, you know, we understand that these are all actors.
Yeah.
And so their job really is to agitate you. In some way, you either taking the position, I rock with LeBron, or I don't. Because all of us are riled up. We've been having that conversation for 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's the automatic one in the barbershop that's going to get everything heated.
And you know what's crazy? Because Skip, he don't follow nobody on Twitter. So everybody follows him.
But he don't follow
He don't follow nobody, which is smart. Like, you just throw your opinion out, close the door, basically.
Close the door.
You don't see nobody else's stuff.
Yeah, you don't care about nobody else's stuff. You just throw it out there. You throw that grenade into the room.
Yeah, and just close the door.
Close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so LeBron is way better than Jordan. You throw that grenade in the barbershop and close the door. Yeah, this going to be some crazy shit going on in there. And don't let no real old timers be in there. God damn it, I remember Will Chamberlain was getting 50 a game and 27 rebounds. God damn. You know, Russell was what? Russell. So you it's all depending on how many generations is in the barbershop. This could go really left. And so they're acting. You know what I mean? And the acting job is up now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's what we have.
Because I was looking at Shannon like, dude. Like,
I was
when
too.
it initially happened. But again, like, if you would have quit on the spot, everybody else would have felt amazing for him. But he would have been out of a job. He would have probably got sued.
And that's what we mean by you have people sitting home vicariously wanting to tell you what you should do with your life.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, they going to work on Monday.
Yeah.
And you better not be late.
Yeah.
Because your ass was late all last week and your job was on the line.
Yeah.
But you sure have big opinions. We spoke about that in the Urban Exclusives. What real journalism was during Michael Jordan's era versus everybody's a journalist during the LeBron era.
Yeah.
And so when everybody's got an opinion, and no reason you should be affected by somebody's opinion you've never seen before, you don't know, and they're just up under your skin.
Yeah.
And so that's what this whole era thing is about, and we just want to put some light on that.
Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of
Is it
Urban
commercial break
X.
time?
We can take one more story.
We'll take one more story. Yeah.
So, DC Young Fly, comedian, podcaster, he's on the 86 South show. Wilding out. His wife, girlfriend, wife, whatever, mother of his children, I think it's his wife, she passed away. She's 32 years old. They have 3 children together. The rumor is that it was during surgery or as a result of plastic surgery because she was getting a mommy makeover with a surgeon in Miami.
Oh, this was cosmetic surgery.
Yes, apparently.
Ouch.
So, that's sad,
Well,
bro.
again, deepest condolences. I don't know him.
Absolutely.
But that's the mother of his children.
Yeah.
And so the deepest condolences to him and her. And it's unfortunate. Anytime you go up under the knife, no matter how small you think the procedure is, what happened?
No.
If there's anesthesia involved or malpractice, do you know hospitals is the number 2 killer of all people in this country? Malpractice. And you would think, God damn, like really, this is when you think you're in the hands of
85 South. I don't know what I said.
Yeah, 85 South.
What I say?
I'm not sure
South?
what he said.
What I say? Yeah, 85 South.
And so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anytime there's anesthesia or something involved to that magnitude, you could find yourself in a tough situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know for a fact. I've been under anesthesia quite a few times. I actually like anesthesia. I hate to say that, but I saw another report that said heart failure during the surgery.
Yes,
is that what happened to Kanye's mom? Right, but see, anesthesia is also dealing with heart failure. They put you in a suspended state, and if your heart is beating too fast because you can't, the first thing they want to know when you're having surgery, like let's say I was getting a kidney transplant, the first thing they're going to test is my heart.
Yeah.
To see if my heart can take the extra pumping and adrenaline as we go through that situation. And so it could be the byproduct, but it's still, all connected. But when they put out the autopsy report, it may say heart failure due to, whatever the case may be. And so that's all I'm going to say about that today. I don't know about anything else. I don't want to start speculating on anything else. Even Black Dot, no, there's certain lanes you just allow people, because you don't want to hear all that shit when your auntie or your wife died. You just want to have your time alone. So we're reporting it due to his celebrity status. But
and she was on Wild 'N Out too. So like a lot of people know her as well.
Gotcha. So she had her own persona, and things of that nature.
So
gotcha.
But we'll take a quick commercial break. Our condolences again, but we'll take a quick commercial break and we shall return.
The Ascending Infinite Goddess, and I am happy to announce that I am back and in full effect, ready to work with you on your spiritual journey. Whether you're looking to balance your chakras with an infusion of Reiki energy, or you're looking to connect with your spirit team with an angel oracle reading and get some clarification or confirmation on your love life or your career, finances, or just life in general. Or perhaps you're looking for a non-judgmental, safe space to receive some mental ease, I am here to help you. So be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. See all the services that I provide. Get to know me a little bit better. And also, feel free to visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, and see hundreds of videos that I have available for free to help you on your spiritual journey. Until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
I think they're both gonna stay, and they're gonna try again next year. Just being realistic. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
I heard about
won.
the Hornets.
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So I'm off that shit. Also, I'm very upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round. So Poole can whoop his behind.
Ooh,
for 7 games
I like it.
in a row.
And we are back.
We are.
We are back in the building. Thank you guys. Don't forget to support those businesses. Listen to that podcast as well. And if you have a business that you want to promote,
I'm telling you now, bro. You see the magic we do up here, and we will milk your business for you. It's for the price you paying, especially if we like your stuff, man, and you become a part of the family here. And don't let the fact that you don't have a commercial stop you. Call us. Going on here?
what's this happening? We're back now. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. We back now.
This is some Illuminati-ish.
Yeah. I don't know.
Cause that don't ever happen mid-show.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, well, we back.
All right, we back now. We bike.
Thank you for supporting. If you got a business that you looking to run, hit us up. You know what I mean? I don't know where we left off at.
We were talking about Biden falling.
Biden took a spill.
Biden took a spill at the Air Force Academy graduation. Now, you said, how am I falling for that? Because he looks like an 80-year-old
Did you get that? Are you falling for that? I'm like a double entendre.
That was 2.
Of rhymes.
That was 2 today.
Of bars. Okay, go ahead.
That was 2.
Yeah.
All right. So you said, like, you know, you falling for that because why do you say that? You think
I say that
is he trying to portray an old
everything?
fragile?
I just got finished saying it's all acting.
Okay.
So everything we see, they wanted you to see that. Okay. They wanted you to see that because this is a war of Republicans versus Democrats now. This is a grand stage. When the president falls like that, it's symbolic to America falling, stumbling, bumbling. How do they see America outside of America? The dollar is falling. We're gonna talk about the new debt deal.
Oh yeah, they reached a new debt ceiling deal.
Yeah, you know, so all of that is symbolic to things falling, and so it's only for those who are in the know who can see that. So most people go, "Oh, he fell, he's clumsy." I'm like, no. What does that shit mean? That shit just don't happen. You don't just fall. I don't care how old you are. And I know for regular people who are that age, they said I fall all the time.
Yeah, because he used to trip, but that was a stumble. That was a boom.
Yeah.
He fell off the bike. He looked crazy. He looks crazy.
And today, what's today's date?
The 1st.
Okay, so today was the day that everything was supposed to collapse in the conspiracy world.
No, and they moved it to the 30th now.
Oh, they moved it. Damn, these conspiracy theorists are always moving the damn dates. When their shit don't come up, they move the date. Goddamn conspiracy theorists.
What was the first thing? It was like during like, what was it like? It was during like the first lockdown. It was just like,
yeah, and then the Trump situation. And no, because he had to lose because he coming back.
Yeah.
And JFK Jr. is not dead.
Yeah.
And he faked the crash. And if you see the lettering and the QAnon, and I'm like, bro, I'm with y'all, man. But I need a payoff, man.
Yeah.
I need a payoff, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I stacked all that water for the millennial
Y2K.
I stacked it to the ceiling, and all I needed was a payoff. I needed the shit to go down so I can look out the window with nice fresh glasses of water at the people going crazy, and I got my mask ready and batteries and socks and shit.
Yeah.
And I go, because you niggas was not listening. And I looked outside and life was just going on, man. Consolation prize, I at least got to drink the water. I had water for a good time. So, and
somebody
so now they moved the date.
Somebody says done for sympathy. You know what's crazy? I have been seeing that, though. I have been seeing,
It could be that.
He is 80 years old, guys, and you guys are laughing. And you see what Ron DeSantis said?
No.
He said, I hope he makes a quick recovery, but I hope the people recover from Biden's economic policies. And everybody was
So
like...
say he threw that shot in there, right? So again, it could be a number of things. Gaining sympathy, the American people sympathize. And let's put him in one more time, man. Yeah. Give him 4 more years. The guy needs a shot.
He looks crazy.
So I'm more prone to look at that kind of stuff.
So Trump's old vice president, Mike Pence, he threw his hat in the ring and is running for president as well.
Okay, that's Trump's
old vice president. Yes.
Old vice president. Okay.
Yeah. Remember, he was the one where initially people was like, he's the one running the country.
Yes, that's the one we thought was running the country.
If Trump get out and Pence gets in, it's ball game.
It's gonna be ball game because he's really a militant. That white supremacist. Yep. I remember.
So I don't know. I don't know what his plan is. And it seems like the bloodbath is going to be in the GOP primaries.
Yes.
Because everybody is formidable. I guess you know what I'm saying. Trump, DeSantis, Pence. There's a few more other people running Republican, and then they're not even doing the Democratic debates, primary debates with Biden. So he could kind of just skate and wait until
he gets the one person he needs to target on. Yeah. And do that thing. So I'm not falling for any of it. There's a literal and then there's a
because somebody put
metaphorical,
the BRICS picture, the BRICS Alliance picture, next to Biden falling, and we do look crazy on the world stage.
We looking crazy.
Him, fumbling, bumbling, and they got Putin, Xi Jinping, and the guy from India, and they all look.
And we used to have a saying: a wise man can play the role of a fool, but a fool can never play the role of a wise man.
Yeah.
And so the stumbling and bumbling, first of all, that's not Biden. Let's start there. So we know that's not Biden. Whoever that is a young actor in a Biden face mask and was scheduled to fall. Biden is probably in Guantanamo Bay.
Allegedly.
Or
dead.
He's DED.
Allegedly.
DED. Right?
Yeah.
And so it is all, you know what I mean? Acting and, this and that. And so that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Yeah. He did look crazy, man.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So they uncovered another big pile of Epstein's emails. This time with more celebrities, more meeting dates that he was supposed to have with people. And this goes kind of into more of the, why they uncovering this now? Or, why are they telling the truth now?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was the guy from Virgin Airlines, the guy who owns that.
Yes.
I forget his name. Noam Chomsky, him. It was a bunch of just well-known people that he was scheduled to meet with, that he had correspondence with as well. They also said that he had Epstein in his New York penthouse and in his New York townhouse, 7 young girls a day will come.
Yes, they said 7 girls a day
will come
to service him in some weird, perverted capacity.
Yeah.
Right? So we do know that. Tied to that, Ghislaine Maxwell, she's they said she's in isolation.
She snitched on some
violent people
in jail.
What the story was, she was getting extra fruits and vegetables.
Richard Bronson, that's his name. Yeah.
She was getting extra fruits and vegetables because she don't eat meat and all that. She had a hustle going where she was peddling the rest of the fruits and vegetables to other people. We talked about this. Being in lockdown, and these other 2 inmates heard about it and they wanted in on it, so she snitched on them. Yeah. They had to go to the Bing, and when they come home now, and when they get out that solitary confinement, it's on and popping because they're supposed to be violent.
Okay.
And so she's now trying to, leverage some stuff because she has a series of emails that are leaking as well. And the way they said she staggered them is so that one person couldn't stop. Like if somebody turned on her. Because she was getting money every month from celebrities up until last month. And some of the names that they mentioned, I was like, oh, these people are still supporting her, and they vowed to support her for the rest of her life.
Wow.
And so these people are beginning to back up off that, and now she's leaking more of her stuff or whoever's in charge. So we are in the midst of watching Shaq and them go down with the crypto.
Yes.
Prize and Leonardo and Jamie Foxx potentially going down with the treason with that.
With China and
We're
stuff.
seeing the Epstein stuff
Wow.
with child trafficking, the Maxwell, the Gazelle, what's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell. So you're seeing all of this collapse. Biden's son smoking crack, measuring crack, kids on tape.
Yeah, if that was anybody else's son,
right?
My lord.
So all of this,
even if Obama's kids was on the thing smoking crack,
yes,
my lord,
yes.
But it's something with Biden. Like we just don't. It's because he's white too, and he's a white Democrat. Because even Obama didn't get the benefit of the doubt. This is kind of crazy. And so all of this is happening at the same time. Yeah.
Right. Let alone the American dollar ain't worth ish.
Yeah.
Right. So step back on your board and start looking at all the pieces, and it all will begin to make sense.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So all of this is happening at the same time.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind, because I don't want us to all, and it all falls down. Right. You see in the movie, it all falls down. You know what I mean? And so this is what's going on in America and abroad to keep us. Beyonce's coochie. All of this is happening at the same time.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So Twitter and the Daily Wire. Daily Wire is my bad. Twitter and the Daily Wire. Daily Wire is a conservative news platform with Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro, all that. Matt Walsh, the guy who created What Is a Woman, that documentary?
Yes.
So they had a deal apparently with Twitter to stream What Is a Woman for free on Twitter for 24 hours, so everybody could see it. They said they had a negotiation back and forth with Twitter. Twitter said, okay, send us the screener so we can check it, make sure everything is good. They sent it to them, and then they came back and said there were a few instances, like 3 instances, where somebody was misquoted. That is against Twitter guidelines. We can't show it. We can't do the deal. And they just like, whoa. When Elon Musk came in, they said that this would be okay. This type of information, this type of misgendering isn't against your guidelines. And they said, nah, that's okay. So they've been going back and forth with Elon Musk actually on the timeline.
Wow.
And Elon was like, yo, that didn't happen. No, what did he say? He said, no, this is definitely not against the new Twitter guidelines. So people up there, like, they made that mistake. They're good. Somebody was like, no, you were in the office when this decision was made.
Wow.
So back and forth is happening.
Wow.
And a lot of people, again, are mad at Elon Musk because they when he got Twitter, remember, all Republicans were celebrating, oh, it's a great thing. And I'm just like, yo, like, why would you put any faith in anybody?
Yeah.
To be able to disseminate information of this magnitude, right?
Yes.
And they put all their eggs in one basket, and they see what's happening, and they keep getting disappointed in it, and I don't know why. Because they keep falling for the same play is being played over and over and over again. Yeah.
Side note: your man from Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah,
CEO. He wildin'. First of all, he hired somebody in the diversity department. So I don't know what that means. Does that mean the people who believe Sunday is for God and these chicken sandwiches are not for gays? Does that rile that audience up? Is that like a Budweiser audience? Who are like, this beer is not for goddamn gays. I'm sitting next to a goddamn gay person drinking a beer.
This is the ironic thing, right? So Republicans, they are for free speech, government, staying out of their business, being able to do what they want, no government interference.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But they're mad at companies who want to do their own thing for their companies. Because with the rainbow stuff, I get it. It's propaganda. I get it. But on a basic level, it's capitalism because they're trying to get people who believe in the thing to buy their stuff.
Yes.
Very basic level. At a very foundational level, it is capitalism as well. So the Republicans who believe in capitalism, they're against that. So they're confused. Everybody's confused.
Everybody's confused.
They don't know who's on first, what's on second. They don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, you don't want a CEO to do whatever the hell he wants with his company. Even though, again, this goes back into the first thing we talked about on Monday with these companies who are tied to these other organizations.
Yes, the ESG or whatever that
GID,
is.
whatever those things are, to fund their companies, so they have to do these things. So the CEO of Chick-fil-A, he might be under some pressure from these entities to hire diversity professionals, to hire gay people, to hire, because at first I respected what they were. They told you what they were about and they stood by it.
And then they said, if you don't want to buy our chicken sandwiches, don't.
Right. It's gangster.
And so it says, we stand behind our chicken. Mm-hmm. And, we stand behind God's word on Sunday. And our chicken is not for gays. And so that's what they stood by. And now they're going, wait a minute. And then the CEO went and said something really weird about black people.
That pissed him off. He said white people in this country should shine the shoes of black people, kiss their feet, basically. I'm paraphrasing him. And because of, the history of racism in this country.
That's right. Does that mean I get free chicken when I go in there?
Probably not.
Because I like their chicken. Their chicken grew up with both parents. We know that already. Yeah. Their chicken went to college, got a great education, and then dedicated themselves to my stomach. I like those chicken sandwiches.
Somebody said the original Chick-fil-A in Atlanta closed last week. Whoa.
That's the Hallmark.
I guess so,
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Side note, Popeyes on right up the block closed.
Yeah, so you can't get your biscuits.
The sign went down, everything. I think I'm going to start a one-man protest out there. I like that place, Damn.
Yeah.
I think that's a sign I might need to get my shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do
what do you think that's about, them closing? There's no way y'all missing, y'all losing money.
Well, first of all, that's not chicken, okay?
Okay.
Let's keep it a bean.
Yeah.
It's chicken-like.
Okay.
It's what chicken would taste like if it was chicken. And so it's probably we're running out of 3D chickens. That the Chinese got the 3D fish thing going now. It's approved.
Really?
Yeah, they're making 3D fish fillets, and you can't taste the difference.
I heard about governments, overtaking farms. I heard a government took an Amish farm. And I thought the Amish were kind of
But the Amish ain't got no guns.
True. So it's
me and you could walk on there now with a few fellas be like, yo, well, listen, on everything I love, my nigga, y'all need to clear this place out because when I come back through,
we gotta have
with Ray and Man and them, we taking this land over.
I mean, we would have to have the thing.
I mean,
because they get busy though.
What they gonna hit us with slingshots?
No, they got muskets.
Ezekiel and them is behind. Let's fight for our country.
And Jebediah
and them hit me with a slingshot. And
they got guns.
And I got the motherfucking the blicky with me, and we coming through with cars like shit they ain't never. What part of sorcery is this? A 4-wheel vehicle with motor engines. We just run up in there and take that.
Yeah.
Like on some real, this is our block now. You know what I'm saying? This is a warning shot. Let's bring like they did in New Jack City, bring out the main dude. You know what I'm saying? Bring out Abaziah, whatever his name is, and clap him. And be like, look, in broad daylight. And we just ride off.
You watch too many movies, man.
We just ride off on this. You know what I mean? And, that's
God.
how we set the tone.
You got issues, man.
All right. Now I got to go visit the Amish farm. I got to make a speech.
Yeah.
And, because I didn't mean to say that. The Amish chickens.
He had the big Uzi on him, too.
Yeah, he had the fucking cannon.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, yeah, we shouldn't be saying
Broad daylight.
broad daylight.
Oh man.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I saw a story about like 30 kids missing in Cleveland in like a span of like 2 weeks.
We're the only show that can go from that
Yes.
to child
Yes.
trafficking.
Yes.
But 30 kids missing in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And where?
Cleveland. Because
Remember Ohio?
Yep.
Ohio, because of all the highways and byways, they
Yep.
said it's easy to move kids in and out. So I would not be surprised if that's truly the case.
Yeah, it's first 2 weeks of May, and they called it an extraordinary surge. The Cleveland police said 27 kids were reported missing between May 2nd and May 16th. And the chief, John Major, warns that these disappearances have reached unprecedented levels in 2023.
Well, they still are missing 85,000 kids in one of them child protective service agencies. I forget which one it is. The people in the chat may know. How do you misplace 85,000 children?
Yeah.
So 27 is a drop in the bucket, and that may be just something that they have to report on. Because remember, when they make a big drug bust, right, and they standing there and they taking photos, a lot of time that's because as a police department, we have to show our constituents
Yeah, we're doing something.
that we're doing something.
Yeah.
We let the real drugs go in,
Yeah.
but we're on here, or there's some dudes they want to get rid of.
Yeah.
Let them carry in that package A. You know what I mean? And they bringing that in, and they get busted, and so it looks good because you have to, you're getting money from the government subsidies, and so you have to show you doing your job.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times when 27 kids are being found and they put it on the news, then to me, I'm happy that they're found.
No, they're not found. They missing.
Oh, they missing. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they missing.
They
These kids are
fucking
missing.
missing.
Yeah.
So, that's a tough situation. But you still got to look at it through a different lens on why they reporting that.
Yeah.
Because when we tell you that this child trafficking thing is a system from the bottom to the top, and that's why you can't never find these people. The police are in on it. The congressmen, the judges, they're all in on it. And so they protect each other. And so it's a weird situation.
Side note, my pop sent me a TikTok yesterday. 10-minute long TikTok of this girl was telling this story about this woman who escaped trafficking, and she was in the underground city. I was enthralled. I was like in it. But it was like a 10-minute video, and then at the end she said, "Yeah, I made this whole thing up."
Yeah, and part of me believes she made it up, but part of me don't. Let me tell you why. Because a hotel room with that hole in it, that's real.
Yeah, I know that.
And so that tells me she mixed some truth in with some fairy tale, because I've always wondered how they moving them in and out of them hotels without being seen on camera. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So in order, because remember, what you're dealing with is TikTok. TikTok will take that stuff down.
Yeah.
So you have to, and I'm not saying her story was true, but everything in her story could have been possible.
Yeah.
Because we know that there's underground cities, railroad, and how they're moving them, because you can't move the kids in broad daylight. You got to be able to move them in a system in which, so I took it all with a grain of salt, but it was a weird story.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, and I made this whole thing up. So okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
My bad.
Is it time for a commercial? Because I'm going to watch the game.
Real quick commercial break. Oh, and Dr. Phil Valentine's gonna be on with Brother Rich.
Brother Rich.
Soon, right?
Very soon. Could be on now. And so it's called The Greatest Conspiracy Ever or something. So when we finish here, you guys should go over there and get that upload.
Oh, okay.
I will be going upstairs to watch the game. Very close game. Nuggets are up 39-29.
We got stuff to talk about.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
So I got to finish my job today.
Yes. Okay. LSU football team, they were debuting some helmets that got air conditioning
I love
in the
that helmet. Air conditioned inside of the helmet.
That looked crazy.
It looks crazy, but what is it gonna? You know what that's gonna do for players out there fainting?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Nothing stops football practice.
Yeah.
How many times have you heard football players dying of being exhausted, dying from exhaustion? So the air condition, the minute the players put it on, they immediately felt it. It comes all the way down to the and it clears the fog.
It defogs the visor.
The visor on your helmet, because you used to have that problem.
Yes.
With the visor, then it get fogged up, and
then you start hyperventilating,
and that's why they was catching all those passes on you, right? It wasn't you.
Never.
It was the helmet,
Never.
right? Yeah.
Never.
And so they're solving a couple of problems at once.
Yeah.
And so yes.
So now we'll take a quick commercial break. Get your questions ready. We have an Urban X on the store when we get back as well.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
We'll get that done.
Hey, son, did you put up the Urban X t-shirts for the family I told to? And why you dressed like that, son?
Pop, after reading the ISIS papers 37 and a half times, I am woke now.
Woke? Son, it's 4 in the afternoon. What do you mean woke? I've been woke all day trying to get you to get in here and do these shirts for the Urban X family. Malcolm.
Whoa. Malcolm is my slave name. I am grown by Brother Mustafa Imhotep X squared. You refer to me as Brother Mustafa Imhotep X squared.
You big dummy! I named you Malcolm after the greatest activist of this time. You gotta put one right across your lips. You crazy?
Pop, I've been working in this shop by myself. This is worse than working for the white man working with you.
Now, son, you know I would help you if I didn't have my arthritis. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do the best you can do. I'm going to still lead you.
I'm not even getting paid. If it wasn't for the donations from the Urban X family, thank you for the $20. Next time, send 40.
Son, who you talking to? Son, who's at the door? Oh, God. Oh, then it hurt my eyes. I was already having a bad day with this big dummy. Hey, OD, what brings you around today?
Malcolm, Dot, to preach the word of Jesus. One thing I have realized, if Jesus don't do it, it just won't get done. I said if Jesus don't do it, it just won't get done.
You know, all this old Jesus stuff is got me going crazy. I don't listen to none of that crazy stuff.
You old heathen, you need Jesus.
And you need to get your face lifted or your body lowered.
You old bug-eyed fool.
Who you talking to like that?
Come on, Pop.
Yeah, you right. I shouldn't have said that. Now, OD, why don't you go in the fridge and get out the cookie dough?
For what?
So you can slam your face in it and make animal crackers.
Come on, Pop. You can't talk to a Nubian queen like that.
Yeah, you right, son. You right. You know what? Tell you what you can do. I'm give you an Urban X gift card and get you some t-shirts and hats. And too bad we ain't got no face mask.
Oh, that's it. You old bug-eyed fool.
Get you right here and punch you right across your lip. Wait a minute. You better get on out of my house.
I'm
leaving.
I'm leaving.
Get on out of
I'm
here.
gone.
All right, Pop, I'm gonna stop messing with you. I got a hot date tonight.
What you gonna take out one of them beautiful African Nubian queens that you been telling me all about?
Maybe.
Oh, mama, this is the big one. I'm coming to join you, mama. I named him Malcolm X in hopes that he would marry a Betty Shabazz. I think he's gonna bring home a Betty Cracker.
And we're back. And we still look like our sound is good.
Our sound should be straight. Thank you guys.
Alrighty.
For sticking by us, still being here. We appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Let me clarify. We are not in our home.
Oh, yeah.
But we're close by.
Yeah.
You know, we got like a storefront property, so it's close.
Yes.
But no, we're not in our home because people are saying, are we in our home? No.
All right, well, this was like last year. We showed what everything looked like. But that was
but you have new audiences
That was
now.
a minute ago, yes.
Yeah, so let's get up to our man with his son.
Yes, Aunt C.
Aunt C. Let's put up Aunt C.
Yeah, man. Hold on.
And his son, who we are proud of.
Definitely. My man graduated, 12 years old, on the way to junior high school.
Oh, that's big.
So shouts out to him. Congrats to everybody who's been graduating. Listen, man.
Yeah, and that's big because That's when you get your first real piece of freedom.
Yo, middle school was
middle school, but you also learn some ish in middle school.
Yeah, man, middle school was
You know, so shout out Aunt C, shout out your young Prince there, and now you gotta let the reins off just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, he's with his friends. Dad, stay over there now. You don't have to bring me all the way in and all of that. And so these are great times. We are proud. Whenever I see a father and son, I'm super duper proud. And so congratulations to you guys.
Yes. Okay.
Urban Excellence.
So real quick, before we go to the Urban Excellence story, I want to shout out my man Josh, because he has a not-for-profit called Heart of the City.
My man Josh.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's my dude.
So this weekend, Saturday, June 3rd, at 9:30 a.m., he has Steps for Change 5K with the YMCA, the local YMCA. This is what the article says. It says, we're coming together to raise awareness for anti-gun violence and champion safer streets in our community. Join us for our 5K run or 2-mile walk with educational resources fair. Every participant will receive an event T-shirt and medal. You can find the information on my man's Instagram, Damis Did It, at Damis Did It, DAMISDIDIT, or Heart of the City _. Yeah, my man, like, I'll put it in the chat as well.
Heart of the City _.
Yes.
And this is taking place where? In New York?
Yes, in the Bronx.
Ooh, in the Bronx. Okay, so
Northeast
if you in
Bronx
area, pop through and show some support. Is he raising funds too?
Yes, and he is partnering with City Council member Kevin C. Riley of the Northeast Bronx and Northeast Bronx YMCA.
Okay. So put that in the chat.
I'll put that in the chat for
and
you guys.
you know, we can we'll put a donation in there. And
yes, that's
you
my
need
guy.
to go out there and
I'm
run.
gonna be out there. Actually.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna be out there.
You need to be out there running.
Light walk. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
light walk.
Light walk.
Light walk. All right, I'm cool with that.
His name is JJ.
JJ. All right, JJ.
That's NC, JJ.
We got you, JJ. That's what we're talking about.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, Urban Excellence story of the week goes to Matthew Graham, a law student from Baltimore who passed his bar exam with a record-breaking score on the first try. If you know any lawyers in your family, you know the bar exam is extremely difficult.
Ooh.
But he passed with a score of 309 out of 400.
Drop bomb to that.
Drop a bomb.
Drop bomb to that.
He went to the Baltimore School of Law. He was ranked number 7 in his class with a 3.6 GPA, magna cum laude honors.
Magna cum laude.
Yes, and he scored within the 94th percentile after only taking the bar exam once.
Man, that is super
boss.
duper amazing.
That is boss.
And so he knows law. What kind of law is he studying? Does it say?
It doesn't say.
'Cause I might need lawyers. You know me, I'm liable.
Yeah. But he had an interview with Essence Magazine. He said, ever since I passed the bar exam, when I walk around, for example, today walking around the courthouse and you see black staff or black parents of other successful people who passed the bar, it's just pride. And he understands the significance of what he has just
that is
accomplished.
big, man. I'll clap that up. That is huge. Because we need people who look like us out there defending us, who understand our experience, our journey, what we may have went through. Sometimes you got to work with black families who may not have all of the money that you are monetarily worth, but you understand what this is about. And so I hope as he gets in there, because the system is corrupt, they're all corrupt, he can stand on his square and represent us the way we need to be represented. So shout outs to him.
Yes.
And say that thing you say.
Yes, we are proud of you. We see you and continue to be excellent.
There it is. Continue.
And for anybody else out there who has Urban Excellence stories, as you can see with ANC, if you have stuff you want to share with us, we will shout you out as a community because we love to see you guys win. We love to see people in our community win.
Yeah, so urbanx.nyc@gmail.com. Send me your graduation pictures from kindergarten all the way to a doctor's degree. We don't care. Send all of it, because I would like to, at the end of the month, maybe do one collage.
That'd be amazing.
Where we just show it and give everybody some love, because this show is about all of us and the love that we, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That we bring collectively. So we are, is we bout it over here.
Absolutely.
You are tuned into the sound.
Speaking about it,
of Urban X.
So the Pentagon, they actually canceled a drag show that was supposed to take place, and the Air Force had already approved it.
The Air Force approved a drag show.
That's why the Air Force get all the jokes. I've been seeing because one of my men, he's a Marine, and I didn't realize that the branches fight with each other.
Yeah, they got beef.
They got beef with each other.
Yeah.
But so the Air Force gets the least respect, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. They joke on the Marines for being dumb.
I thought it was the Army.
No. So listen, they joke on the Marines. They call them dumb. They say they eat crayons and stuff like that. The Army, they kind of say they soft. Navy don't really get like that because y'all, Navy, except for the SEALs. And then the Air Force is like, what? And then the Coast Guard, they're like, nah, come on, dog.
Like you a Coast Guard.
Yeah,
like, no disrespect.
No disrespect. I'm just reporting what I
Coast
see.
Guards, yeah.
Y'all all get my respect. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Do your thing. Because we got a lot of veterans out there. I didn't know.
Absolutely.
Did not know.
Yes, we do.
You are tuned into
the Air Force is like the Beverly Hills
See?
military.
See, I didn't know. But yo, what is going on? Like seriously, it is a full court press on just making America look weak.
Yeah.
Look disorganized.
Yeah.
Look not unified, because I think we're probably most ununified that we've been.
Disenfranchised.
Yeah, in a long time.
Yeah. But those are signs of the times, guys.
Yeah.
This is all going down. Rappers fighting other rappers.
That's been happening.
Yeah, I mean, but now it's like really on.
Did you see Rick Ross have Tony the Closer with him? He put up a video with Tony the Closer because him and Emmy was going at it. Then Tony the Closer is going at it with Envy because of his man Caesar. I think that is corny. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. And I like Ross. I like Tony the Closer, but it's just like
yeah.
What are we doing?
But these are the YouTube social media wars now.
Yeah.
People are vying for ratings and all of that stuff. So, yeah. Does make sense. Yeah. Anywho, let's take a few questions.
Let's take some questions because he is dying to get out of here.
Yeah, almost halftime. I got to be upstairs by halftime.
Dying to get out of here. Let's take some questions.
I put my work in.
And then we will get up out of here. Real quick, while you guys get your questions, what's up about this Porsche that's able to run on...
Yeah, Porsche is introducing a new vehicle that runs on air and water. I'm going to say that again. Air and water. And so it begins. You know what I mean? And so them being at the vanguard of it. Now, I don't know how you get a monopoly on air and water because we all have it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but maybe it's the system and how they convert the air into water.
Into power
that has got them moving them. But if you can run your car off air and water, that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm surprised that you even actually put that out there.
Because we're moving toward that whether you like it or not.
Okay.
But the technology in which it's done is still probably a patented technology. Now, of course, the black guy who got killed in the supermarket in Buffalo had his own version of that. There was another guy years ago, a white guy, who went out to dinner to celebrate
and drunk something, ran outside and said they killed me.
And said they killed me. So there have been others who have been, because people just delve into the science of things and learn things, and things come to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so now they have a patent on, the combustible energy to make that happen. And so Porsche. And then it's going to be for very rich people. It's Porsche. The car might be $400,000 or something, and you go, damn, I got air and water. Damn, I still can't make this work. And so, that's how that balls down.
So, J Nightman said, Malcolm, can we get a show with all the updates from previous stories? I'm guessing for Urban Excellence stories. That'd be cool.
Well, I got one Urban Excellence people. I don't want to put them on blast. I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't. Yeah, it was a black person. I don't want to put them on blast. Because it's a child.
Yeah.
I ordered some stuff. Not going to say what it is. I haven't got my stuff. Now, I know it's not the child's fault.
Yeah.
If somebody supposed to be handling the child's business. I don't want to do it because I don't want to attack children. But come on now.
Jeez.
Get y'all business together. Or at least correspond with me. That's all I'm saying. Because if you hit me up and I blow your order, and I'll be like, all right, son.
Yeah, facts.
Let me figure that out. Side note, if you track your order and it says it was delivered, don't call me. That means it's out of my hands. That means we shipped and handled it. We put it in the envelope. We in the envelope. We put the stamp on it. We sent it to the post office or, pigeon, because we do use, flyer pigeons.
Yes.
And we flew your pigeon over your house and dropped the package. And so you got to take that up with your post office.
Facts.
Don't take that up with me. My job is done. Because I had an incident today. I was cursing out FedEx.
Oh, yeah.
Where's my shit? And they said, calm down, sir.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
And it was sent to the wrong
Apartment,
place.
yeah.
And I got it, and I told them I was sorry.
So somebody said, so the next Urban Exclusive is coming up on Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday. Maybe midnight Friday, I'm hearing.
When talk about the debt ceiling, the government came to a deal with the debt ceiling. Conservatives aren't happy about it. They want to get, I think, Kevin McCarthy. I think he is.
What did we have to give up, and what did we get? Because they always, give you a.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand.
Carrot.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand.
We will report in depth on that next week.
Because I don't fully understand.
Because there'd be a lot of fluff in there, and there'd be 2 or 3 things that you didn't know that you signed your sovereign rights over for something.
Yeah.
So they always cover it with a lot of fluff. You got to read through all of the bullshit to get to the real information.
And then somebody else within our community, they said, well, June 1st isn't the real date because the Fed now is supposed to happen June 30th.
Okay, so
we'll
that
see.
means you got 30 days to get your water, food, supplies, and see what's going on. Because we're supposed to go in the dark. Who knows? They've been saying all this stuff for years. One day they're going to be right, and that's going to be the sad part.
Yeah.
So just be prepared.
Facts. Somebody said neighbors walking around with Urban X hoodies that I ordered.
Yep, you be like, yo, that hoodie is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Urban X. It's a nice show. It's a excellent show I watch. And nice stuff.
Have you brothers authored any books yet? He has 2 books. I have a book.
I got 2 books out. Hip Hop Decoded, Urban Culture Decoded, and he has
Urban Excellence.
Urban Excellence. So we are authors. We are poets, we are writers, we are consultants, we are online shop, we are entrepreneurs, we are fathers, we are husbands. We a lot of stuff now.
Simone asked a good question. Did you see Damson Idris from Snowfall say he summoned the devil to play a part? Yeah, he said that he was having nightmares for like a month straight.
Yeah.
Because he called to the devil for this one scene.
But did the scene call for him to be devilish?
I haven't watched Snowfall in a minute.
Because he said he was having nightmares for a month. But a lot of times, remember, these entities, you call them into your mix. That's why we gave the exercise. Did we do that on the after show?
That was the after show, yes.
Okay, well, you have to be a member to get those. That was worth $5 right there, just for that little exercise. And so we spoke about a certain exercise you can do to free your auric field, so to speak. Because things will just latch on to you and be hanging out.
Yeah.
And the minute you try to change your game up, they're like, nah, we like this right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You heard about that kid that jumped off the cruise?
And he died.
Yeah.
In shark-infested waters.
Yeah.
As a part of a dare. See, black people don't do stuff like that. I knew it was a white kid because he probably could swim very well. And they challenged, yeah, you're jumping. And he jumped into shark-infested waters. And the shark was like, this is not a drill.
Yeah.
It was like, this is the real thing.
Yo.
This is not a drill. And
somebody said, what would possess him to do that? Then somebody said peer pressure, but
oh, that's funny.
Peer pressure.
I like
yeah,
that.
That was
Yeah. Peer pressure. That's funny.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that. Guy from Baton Rouge. R.I.P. Okay.
What do you think about Moneybagg Yo admitting to cheating on Ari? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know who that is. I'll be honest.
No,
I should know, but I don't.
Absolutely, yeah. What advice would you give to a young man who girl leaves him because he cannot produce children? Then that girl is not for you.
Yes.
Listen, there's certain things where if that's the problem and you physically can't do something, and that's not fair to you.
And it's not fair to you. But it's also not fair to her.
If she wants,
then you guys have to come to an amicable agreement that this is just not going to work. We love each other, but, or go get artificially inseminated, you know what I mean? Because that's an option as well. Mm-hmm. And so, you can have a situation like that. Maybe he would love to be a dad, but he can't make that happen. So there are ways. It's all depending where y'all want to take it. Or you have to go your separate way, Ma. I maybe need to meet a woman who has children already, who is missing a dad. I can fill a void. So there's happiness for everybody in every situation. But don't take it as personal, because if you can't get that done, you can't get that done. Yeah. I've been the last 30 years. Malcolm is so hideous and ugly. I mean, but that didn't stop me from being his dad. You know what I'm saying? I buckled down when people would stare at us when we walked by and go, what the hell? And I'm like, listen, mind your business. Right. This is my son. Right. Okay? And so you find your way within all of that. Yeah. And you make it happen because, it's all about love.
So,
speaking of love, I love to get out of here.
Somebody said, no, Moneybagg Yo is from Memphis.
Yeah, he's from Memphis. Yeah. That I do know. All right, it's halftime.
Yeah, real quick. Somebody said, in my humble opinion, hip-hop was infiltrated the moment it went mainstream. How can hip-hop have been insulated? How can hip-hop been an insulated art form?
It's impossible because they're 3 steps ahead of us watching everything we do. And the minute we called it hip-hop, we crystallized it. You know what I'm saying? In their understanding. And once they get something crystallized that takes form, they then can run it through their systems to ensure that the spiritual aspect of it is always the lowest point. Yeah, but the economic, social propaganda aspect, which benefits them, is always,
once you name something, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
The conscious community. It was a rap soon as it was named the conscious community.
It was a rap.
Now you can attach scammers to it. You can attach pseudo, scholars to it. You can attach anything to it, and then it just kind of destroys the name. Well, look what Democrats did to woke. Look what they did to the word woke.
Absolutely.
Literally just stole it, and now everything that has everything to do with LGBT, that is considered woke.
Right. I didn't know Will Smith had a video game out or some kind of game called Undawn. I didn't know. Dr. Phil is going in. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's my excuse to get out of here. Okay. We are the only, Malcolm, just admit, we throw alley-oops.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
To other podcasts that are in motion.
That is a fact.
We don't be hating, so we're telling you all now. Dr. Phil is going in. Dr. Phil Valentine, you need to get over there.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yes, we will see you guys next week. This Saturday, you will get the email for the exclusive episode.
Yes.
And this Saturday, we're going to do the book club.
We're going to do the book club this Saturday. Hey. So for the members, first, we'll go through the first chapter?
Yes. First section.
First section of the book. Yes. We'll go through the first section of the book. So, and we'll have an equal floor opportunity. You can, your insight, our insight, and we can share and try to make each other better and stronger.
All right.
With that being said,
we love you guys. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe, and peace.
Peace. Hit that.